Hello, Megan at What's Your Strength? We're talking Deadlift 101 today. So one thing that I love about deadlift, it's about as minimal as you can get. As you can see, you don't need a fancy surroundings to do it. You don't need much equipment. You need something heavy that you can pick up. Here we're talking about doing it with a bar. Things that make life a little nicer for deadlifting are chalk for your hands. This makes it easier to pick it up. So here I've chalked here and there because I'm using a hook grip. I'll show you that in a moment. Socks or long pants, and I actually wear rock climbers shin guards underneath the socks. You can really scrape your shins if you're using your proper technique, and so something covering is good for you. It's also good for the bar, because especially if you're at a gym or something, who wants you bleeding over their bar? That's pretty gross. As I said, I use a hook grip now. Once it gets heavy, you get to the point where it's just going to come out of your hands. So some people will use straps. I'm not doing that myself, but you can do a mixed grip like this. I found that my shoulders and my back are not happy with that type of thing, so I've gone to the mixed grip. To demonstrate what that looks like, pretend this is the bar. We're going to wrap the thumb underneath, and then the finger goes over top. So we're essentially trapping with our own hand in there. Really not comfortable with a ring on. That's why I've just gone and tattooed my wedding ring. Not comfortable with a ring on, just saying. So at this point, I'm deadlifting sumo style, where the legs are outside of the hands. It allows you to have a slightly more upright torso, which is nice for the low back. You do need a little bit more hip mobility than for a conventional. Conventional is straightforward with the hands outside, right? So I've gone through the breathe and brace technique elsewhere, but once we get ourselves set, screw in your feet. Got my tripod feet? Yes, I've got my slight 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock turnout to get those lats on. Shoulder blades are pulled down. I'm going to start with an exhale and a pelvic floor drawing up. I'll inhale over top. The big thing with the deadlift, we must have air in us and be strong until the moment that it leaves the ground, we've already got to be set. Deadlift is funny that way. You don't get prepped like with your squat or whatever, where you get that eccentric portion first. So we're trying to keep the hips as still as possible, not jerking up, but just a smooth push and pull. Oh, and last thing with the socks, trying to have something funky. Okay, thanks.